Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to my channel Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for the 18th, 19th, and 20th for Virgo. Hello Virgo, how are you? Okay, hey Virgos, I've seen a growth in viewership. Thank you. Thank you all my Virgos who have been watching. And if you haven't subscribed, just go right down there. Please subscribe. We are so close to that 3,000 mark. It's like, each day I wake up, is it? So, and we get closer and closer. So I really do appreciate it. It's wonderful. Thank you, because it keeps me going, okay? I enjoy doing this. I recently retired and I kept telling people, they said, what are you going to do? And I kept saying, I'm going to read cards on YouTube. And then I retired and then it was like, you know what? Why don't I do that? So I felt like that was kind of a divine message for me. So thank you, Virgos. I really appreciate you. Also, too, my 3 things that I tell you, the cards I'm using is Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards. I have prayed, meditated, infused with Reiki energy. Also, too, this is a general reading. Take what you like, leave the rest. It may or may not resonate with you, but I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have some fun watching, okay? Now, the thing about this weekend is we have a couple of things going on astrologically. One is that on the 20th, Capricorn has now ended and Aquarius season has begun, okay? So with that, Aquarius begins on the 20th. And what that also is there will be a full moon the night of the 20th. You will be able to see it, you'll be able to see the full moon wherever you could see the full moon. But there will be an eclipse on that night also. So a couple of things about this full moon. Full moons always are heightened emotions anyway, but this is going to be really, really high with the emotions because it's going to be a supermoon. What that means, it's really close to the earth, okay? So there's going to be a lot of moon energy there, lots and lots of it. The next is that it is an eclipse, okay? And because of the eclipse, it will also be a blood moon. There are other things going astrologically too that's going to kind of, either benefit or mess with us a little bit. So I would advise you all to go on the internet, look this up. It's really kind of fascinating. I am trying to put things on my Facebook, or my Instagram about the full moon. I haven't really put a lot on there, but I do try to put stuff on there. So with that, I'm not quite sure how that's going to affect you, except that I think that you may be one of the signs that is going to be a little more emotional, but I don't think that it's going to pull you apart, okay? Some of the signs I've been feeling that it's going to be like, so sad, but not, I don't think that it's going to pull you apart. If you want to know the effects of the full moon, I would advise you to go to the 16th through the 31st because I talk a little bit more about it, because this moon is changing things for people. It's going to change things, especially for Aquariuses and Leos, but it could also change things for you going forward, okay? But we're just talking about the weekend right now. And I do think that, you're going to be a little more sensitive. But I don't think it's going to be, it's not going to be a sad. I actually kind of feel like you're seeing things almost from a different perspective for some of the people around you. And the people that have been irritating you a little bit, the ones that, they don't listen. They just don't listen. Don't they know? But I think for those people, you might actually say, well, they don't listen because of this. I understand. If they would listen, they'd be doing much better, but I understand that they have choices. Okay? So I think it's going to be it's going to be a little bit more that way for you. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, I've been shuffling the cards. We're going to cut the deck. Don't know why that one's up, but we're going to do this. Cut the deck. Okay, let's see what we've got for you. Glasses on. I told somebody without my glasses, I said, oh, who's that person? And then on the cards, and I said, oh, that's a horse. Okay. First one is, okay, Unity. Archangel Sandalphon. Sandalphon. Okay. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations seek out mentors and like-minded friends. And again, you're going through your spiritual journey. We know all of that. but at the same time, the thing that's so funny is with you is that, not funny, like haha, but just so interesting about Virgos is they do like tradition. You do like tradition. You do like, things, you like orderly things, okay? So, so if you go to church on Sunday, you like to go to 9 o'clock service or 10 o'clock service. You want to do that every week. You want to have, and again, people, I'm not saying that you have to go to, this is an example. You want to have 1 o'clock meal. You want to have your family, it's like, if you do that, like if your Sunday this is the way your Sunday was, you like to have that going forward. And, and that's not bad. I mean, traditions are actually quite good. It actually shows discipline and, it builds. Traditions help to build. So regardless of what, I'm not talking about anybody's religion. I'm just saying though, regardless, it's like you like to have your traditions. Okay, so let's go in here. Second card is the King of Fire. Okay, so now fire again is our Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius energy. Fire is also, if I didn't mention, while it is housed, this full moon is housed in Aquarius season, it is going to actually be in Leo. So I think that, you need to be just aware of that, because that energy, and full moon energy is usually like 3 days before, 3 days after. And this one is focus, 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 communicate with vision, be a leader, advice from someone creative. So, King of Fire, motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. I'm really feeling that, you're going to be really on your game. You're going to be on the money. You're going to be on your game. You are going to be, this is going to be a really sharp weekend for you. It's almost a shame that it's going to be a weekend, because if you were at work, it would be like, wow, wow, watch out for that person. But I think, that, it's like, I'm feeling like I'm hearing orderly, which is, what you like to do. I'm feeling that, I'm hearing orderly, and I'm hearing, that, yeah, I'm just feeling like your base is really strong. Your base is really strong. Okay, this card is reversed. Let's see what this says. It's Nine of Fire. Okay, now I get this a lot for other earth signs. I don't remember seeing this a lot for you, but this is what I call this person. I love this person, and with the graphics on these cards, it's not so much, when I started using these cards, it was more the words just kept popping out at me. Not the whole message, but like words would pop out. I know, I wasn't going through a seizure. Yeah, no, I'm not seizing. So anyway, with that, the words would pop for me. But on this one, the graphic really popped for me. This person, this is a female, but it could be male or female energy. This person is so strong, and so determined. And, I'm so surprised that this is Nine of Fire. It could all, this should be like, Earth. But the thing is, though, she's very fluid. And I call her like the dragon slayer or the dragon tamer. So all of these hard things that are going on around her or him, it could be, male or female energy. It says, don't give up. Protect that which you have created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Now that is one thing that's popping out for you, Virgo, is the belief in yourself. There are things that intrinsically, but it doesn't mean that you always believe, that you believe to put it into action. But yes, this weekend you can. The things that you can put into action, okay? Because these two, King of Fire, Nine of Fire, lots of action with these cards. I'm feeling a lot of action with them. So while you like things very, mainstream, you are still working through that spiritual connection, and, getting more in touch with your divine, more in touch with your guardian angels, higher power, spirit guides, as you're working in that. There is that part of you that, and maybe this is what this is saying, is that you need a little break and get back to the reality of the world, of the natural, because you've been working so much in the supernatural. Not that you have totally stepped into that line, but for you, Virgo, you have been, you've been dealing more with that supernatural, that maybe this is a good weekend to, especially with the heightened full moon energies, maybe I think this will be a good weekend for you to get a little bit more into the natural, okay? Just because I think that will ground you a little bit, because you do need to be grounded. You are an earth sign, and, a lot of this, so ground, eating, okay, I've been told that, to ground yourself, to eat meat. If you're a vegetarian, don't eat meat. But, go, take off your shoes, pound your feet on the floor, ground yourself. This is a good weekend to ground yourself, because you've been going through a lot of spiritual stretching. Okay? So, yeah, I'm really, yeah, I can see you doing this, and I think that this will be healthy for you. I think this will be, just something that helps to refresh you. And that's what I guess it is. Yeah, you need to ground yourself so you can be refreshed. Okay then, Virgo. As always, thank you so much. Know that you are loved, and be blessed. Bye-bye.